What's poppin' and crackin', everybody? Welcome to Shift Happens, where shift happens. And as you can see, I am not yet accompanied with my friend because he's currently still in the background, everybody. So, to all the lovely viewers, which is one, here's my buddy. Here's my buddy right now.
What's up, everybody?
Good evening,
There we
Mr. Ezekiel. What's up
Good,
to you?
good stuff, guys. Good evening, man. What's up, Ezekiel? How are you doing? All right. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, to all those people who are watching, we hope that you guys are having a fine evening. Fun? Did you see? Did you see that? Did you hear that? Fine evening.
Whoa, that's very tongue twisting. Fine evening. Whoa.
All right, beautiful. Anyways, all right, we hope that you guys are, are just there, out there chilling. Right,
Bing
whoever's
chilling.
watching, Bing chilling.
You know?
小张好中国
No.
现在我有 Bing chilling. All right, anybody know that? All right. Okay,
I
anyways.
know Japanese, so.
Uh-huh. All right. Okay, how is everyone doing? How's the month of February been? Because I believe we are ending February.
Yeah, we're ending February. You know, it's so fast, actually.
It's true.
Oh my gosh, 2023. 2023, just already speed running. We are speed running this year again.
That is very true. What's up, Red?
Whoa, Jared's here.
All right.
Ooh, I just saw that right now. I just saw that right now with the hearts.
So intrigued. Yo, who sent the hearts?
I want in. I want in.
That is fun.
Oh, you can do it as well on your
You
phone?
did that already?
Oh, dude, that's
Nice.
so cool.
We were so intrigued when we saw like hearts popping.
Yeah,
up. And
that's
they were,
so
like,
nice,
like,
dude.
hey,
That's so
okay.
keen.
That's nice. That's nice. Anyways, all right. Cool stuff, man. That's very funny because we we only got to see it
Yeah,
now.
we just got to see it
They're
now.
like, oh, that's a thing now?
Sheesh.
Okay. That's a thing now. Anyways, all right. Cool stuff, man. Yeah, I mean, going back, like, February does, 2023 in general, it does feel a little too fast.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe we're already in midterms already in my.
Actually, yeah, it is
It's already.
midterms.
I like how midterms. When you think about midterms, it's like in the middle of the semester, right?
Yeah.
You think like March or like
It's true.
or something like that, but like no, it's
Like 7 weeks has passed.
7 weeks is so
Just
fast.
came out. What came out?
Oh no, the thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it just came
it's
out.
like a new update. All right, that's a bell for that. YouTube.
That's new. I love it.
All right, good stuff on you, YouTube. They have other reactions. Too,
Yeah, they have
right?
like a 100. They even have the
Oh.
surprise face or the
Interesting.
congratulations or the
Interesting.
smiling
Okay,
face.
that is
I don't know
that.
if it'll pop it up there.
That's
but.
funky right there.
So yeah. See, it's popping up. See, that's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. I
funky
love it.
Stuff. I like
There's
it. I
actual
like it.
interactions.
Very nice. Yeah, you guys can interactive chat now. Beautiful stuff, by the way. All right, beautiful stuff. But of course, we are still gonna talk about what do you call this?
Louvre.
Love, since it's still February. Okay. I'm generally concerned if someone's knocking.
That's
Alright.
probably the
yeah.
other side.
But anyways, all right. Yeah, we're still in the month of February, so we're still gonna talk about the love. All right.
Mhm.
Still modern romance. Okay. But before any of that, we want to hear. Right? We want to hear. How's everyone doing in the chat? All right. We want to see how's everyone doing in the chat. Okay. Wherever you're watching right now.
How's
take-
your love month so far?
That's true. Take the time to pause and
Yeah.
say hi. Hello.
Roast beef.
Yeah, just go say hi. Say hi to the fam to the people who are watching
Mhm.
with you guys. Right, it's cool stuff that you get to. You know what? I'll say hi to. Come on, let's say hi to in the chat. Let's both say hi in the chat. Let's both say hi in the chat. Let's both say hi in the chat.
See, I said hi.
Okay, this is new. Nice. I will send some hearts. Some hearts. And some hello. There we go. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. It's good that we get to be here. It's good that we get to still progress, right? Still progress,
That's
right?
true.
Beautiful stuff. And of course, again, we're still talking about modern romance. For tonight, right? Since it's our last topic for the month of February. next week's gonna be a new month.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna talk about modern romance. Right? It's the
Ugh.
modern romance, and the title for this one for tonight is "Let God Rewrite Your List."
Oh.
Rewrite your list.
Instead
Okay?
of rip it after ripping it,
Uh-huh.
rewrite it.
I
That's
know.
Cool. That's cool.
All right. Okay. So, have you ever gotten to have this list of to-dos? Like
Yeah.
to-dos
I
for,
mean,
like,
I
a
just have
week?
today. I just had today.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
So my to-do list today was wake up in the morning
Mhm.
and then go straight up do my midterms projects.
Midterms. Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
and obviously I did not follow that to-do list in the chronological order because I had like play with the cats,
I see.
play with music,
Uh-huh.
play the piano,
Alright.
and then that's when I just started to do my
To do
actual.
the actual thing. Got it. Got it. All right. But like, how is it though? Like,
So far, I still haven't finished it, and it's due tomorrow.
There's that. There's that. All right. Is it midterms starting
It started this week,
this week, right?
Yeah.
I think Tuesday.
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, it started Monday.
Okay. Yeah. It is. You know, it is midterm. So good luck. Good luck to everybody.
Good luck to
All right?
everyone.
But anyways, okay, a passage right in the Bible. All right, this is in Proverbs 19:21, in the NIV translation. It says, "Here many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." All right. Interesting, right? That is very true, though, right? Many are the plans in a person's heart. We have plans. We have dreams. We've got so much, you know, that we want, like, for us. Like, we want this, or we want a certain thing, we want a certain thing to happen, we have the ideal person in our heads, right? It's
Mhm.
usually what happens, like, you know, we would have like, oh, I want this, I want to be in a relationship with this person, I want to marry this person, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so much most especially for us young people, right? There's so much desires that we have,
Yeah, we have so much.
That's
we
true.
want to do,
and it's okay.
so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we want to do so much. We want so much things in life, and that's okay, right? Nobody's stopping you guys from, you know.
I mean, while you're still young.
Yeah, while you're still young, go for it.
Yeah.
You know, go for it. We love that you guys, you know, that you guys are actually, you know, pushing, right, for it. All right. What's up? I can't read your
Oh, it's
name.
Moen.
Right. Moen.
So- yeah, yeah,
Lignata,
yeah.
all right. What's up? Okay.
What's up,
Yeah.
Moen?
What's up, Moen? All right. Okay. Yeah. And you know, that's all right. Okay. For you to have all these, you know, all these dreams. Okay. You want. It's all right to have ambition. That is very nice.
Mhm.
I think. All right. For if you get a lot older, you'll realize this and you'll understand this.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, most especially someone, if you're trying to date someone, one thing you look
Yeah.
for is ambition.
Oh yes.
All right, not the ambition to do something negative.
Yeah.
Right, but ambition to do something for
positive.
their life.
Mhm.
All right, those things, it's those things that matter. It's not really the looks. It's not really, you know, how tall they are,
Or the money.
the money. It's not really that. It's these. I swear, it's these characteristics that, you know, would change how you get to see relationships. Right?
Mhm.
A lot of it. Okay. This one is a cool and interesting statement. All right. Love starts when feelings end. Interesting, right?
Ooh.
How does that make sense? When
Love starts when
love
feelings-
is a feeling, right?
Yeah.
Like love becomes a feeling. But how does that make sense? Right? You're gonna ask, right? How does that make sense?
Hmm.
Okay. All right. I'll read the passage. Okay. Bear with me on that one first. All right.
All right,
I'll read
all
the
right, all
passage
right.
in Genesis 37:5-8. It says here, one night Joseph had a dream, and when he told his brothers about it, they hated him more than ever. Yeah, listen to this dream. He said, "We were out in the field tying up bundles of grain. Suddenly my bundle stood up, and your bundles all gathered around and bowed before mine." His brothers responded, "So you think you'll be our king, do you? Right? Do you actually think you will reign over us?" And they hated him all the more because of his dream and the way he talked about them. All right? Interesting, right? Interesting. Like, it's an interesting thought too. Like, why would God give that dream to Joseph? Joseph is second to the last born, so he is out of his siblings.
He was at first bunso. It's like
Yes.
yeah, he was the youngest.
Yeah, and then Benjamin
He was the
came out.
youngest, and then Benjamin.
Yeah, so he's the second to the last. All right. And Joseph, all right. Joseph's list, all right. Joseph had the list.
Yeah.
Getting that dream, all right. Joseph had the list because that's an amazing dream when you think about it. Oh, your brothers will, bow down before you, all right.
Mhm.
So you think about it. Oh, okay. I'm fancy, all right. That's very nice. Now I think I'll be living a fancy life, all right. So Joseph's list was he had a dream, all right, and then his list he was gonna be supported, all right. He's gonna get the opportunity, promotion, and then the palace, right?
Yeah.
But Joseph's life was different. The way he lived his life was not how his dream showed itself, right? Joseph's dream was betrayal, slavery, right? He was in prison, all right? And then he got his position in the palace,
Yeah.
right? He had this dream. He was betrayed by his brothers, right? Sold to slavery, all right? Bought into bought. Right? He was bought by a good
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
good house or whatever in
Mhm.
Egypt back then. But then, all right, he was accused of rape, all right, and then he was sent to prison, of course. But all of that happened, all right, and that was not in the list of
Joseph.
Joseph. He
Yeah.
had that thing wasn't in his plan at all. He never,
Mhm.
it was not. It was not in his dream. Imagine, how much life betrays you, right? Because that is life sometimes.
Yeah,
we
it's-
have all these.
Yeah, we want to do this, but like,
yes,
no,
yes.
it
We
doesn't
have all these
happen.
lists. We want to do something. We want to, this is gonna be me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna achieve this. I'm gonna have this car. I'm gonna. No. It's all right though.
Yeah,
it's all
it's-
right.
yeah, it's right.
okay.
It's
Like it's
fine.
more than
Yeah.
okay to be able to to think and dream passionately about
Yeah,
these
there's,
things.
there's nothing wrong with like
Right?
dreaming.
And it's true, right? My dad would always tell us to, if you're gonna aim. All right, if you're gonna aim for something, might as well aim for the moon. At least you're
Yeah,
aiming on something,
yeah.
right? At least you're aiming for something.
So it's
not
dream,
shooting.
dream bigger.
Yeah, not just like shooting aimlessly. At least,
Yeah.
although it's unattainable, all right?
Mhm.
All right. At least you have a goal. You have and you're aiming on something, right? Okay. Yeah. Right. Again, Psalm 23:4. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil, for thou art me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest before a table before me, the presence of man is. Okay. Anyways, blah 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 blah. All right. If you don't quit, the pit becomes your platform. All right. Remember when Joseph was sold to slavery? He was thrown into a pit. All right. If you don't quit, the pit will become your platform. You'll stay in that pit
Oh,
forever.
yes. Mhm.
Right? That is if you don't quit. Right? If you do quit, right? I mean, if you do quit, rather, that will be you'll just stay there.
Yeah,
Right?
you're
The
stuck.
pit will become but if you don't quit, right, the pit will become your platform. You instead of staying there, you'd use that pit, that story of yours, right, to become a platform to to speak your testimony, speak something good. All right, okay. It's always it's always amazing when you see like stories in the Bible about how God favored, let's say David, let's say or Joseph, Jacob, all right? It's crazy to see and funny too, all right, that these guys had to go through certain things
Yeah.
to be able to get this.
It's always,
know.
they had to go through like not even the good.
Yeah, it's not even good.
They
Like,
had to experience so much bad
yeah,
things.
like David, although being anointed and all, he had to hide from Saul.
That's
all
true.
right? He had to run away. Okay, and it doesn't help. You see that like, God, I thought I was chosen. Then why, right? And then why? God, why? All right. So when Joseph arrived, his brothers ripped off the beautiful robe he was wearing. Remember Jacob made him a robe, all right, the most colorful one, the best robe,
Mhm.
right? They grabbed him and threw him into the cistern or a pit, okay, right? Meanwhile, the Midianite traders arrived in Egypt, where they sold Joseph to Potiphar, right, an officer of Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. Potiphar was the captain of the palace's guard, all right. Do you see how remember last time we were talking about rip up your list,
Yeah.
right? Because we have this list and qualities of people that we want to date. Right? But
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
God
yeah.
would let you
No,
you're
no,
not doing
no,
that.
no.
You're not gonna date that person. You're not gonna experience that.
That's
You're
not the
gonna
person for you.
right? That's not the person for you. All right, rip up your list because because the betrayed wasn't meant to break you. The betrayal was allowed to take you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
God rips up your list because the betrayal wasn't meant to break you. All right, the betrayal was allowed to take you. The worst relational devastation is many times God's vehicle of transportation. All right, it's when God moves. It's when God works. All right, you look for God's favor in the failure. All right, I remember watching this TikTok. All right, and he was asked like, "What is the greatest heartbreak? What is your greatest heartbreak?" Okay.
Oh.
Does Christian have a greatest heartbreak? I want to know.
Oh.
I want to see. I want to hear tonight. I'll just start. I think the greatest one was realizing that that person wasn't she wasn't the person who I thought she
Okay.
was. All right, I think
Yeah?
that's the greatest one. Like I thought like she was all this and that, but deep down, like cuz how you wished like it was that person, like I wished it was you till then.
Mm-hmm.
You know those things, but this person's like, no, okay, I'm sorry.
No.
All right, I have all that stuff, and I think that thing broke my heart. Not the breakup really.
Yeah, it's just like just shout. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
because the breakup not really. Like
Yeah.
it's more of me realizing that I cannot be with this person because of that. All right, and that just it just becomes sad at that point. All right. Anyways, I'm not gonna ask you because you seem to.
No, I already
Okay.
got it. So there was just like one moment where I was never enough. Apparently, I was never enough.
Okay.
So like that one really broke my heart because like after all the effort and all the things you've done, it doesn't even matter whether it's like monetary value or you just give out your time,
it's
your
effort,
everything.
Yeah.
That one really
Isn't
hurts
enough.
because like even after all that,
It's
still
isn't
nothing.
enough. Yeah,
to
that's
the
true.
person.
That's true. That does hurt. But going back, I watched his TikTok, and he's like, heartbreak, no.
Oh, yeah.
All right, because no one can break your heart except you. Right, your heart is yours, and it's not something that can break. Heart shape though.
Oh.
That's what happens, right? When you get into these heartbreaks, you're not getting a heartbreak, you're getting a heart reshape.
Mhm.
You're getting a heart shape, right? You're getting it reshaped, okay? It was just something that was used to reshape your heart. It's not something that is used to break. Because again, you can only consider your heart broken when it's already broken, when it's broken.
Yeah.
But as long as you're breathing, as long as
Yeah.
you strive to change things, then it's just a reshape. It's not broken.
That's true.
Right? It's not broken. Okay. And I said, oh, that's interesting. All right. Okay. Wait. Something that is good. All right. Is do you see how what Christian said earlier is like isn't enough, right? Isn't enough. And sometimes we do get to those situations, but there's this fable, right, that I learned.
Okay.
I heard from a guy named Let me let
it up,
me
look it
let
up.
me get his real name.
Yeah, just look it up
Joey
so we can get an accurate.
Yeah, so that we would get. Um, I'm not sure if. I'm pretty sure this is his real name. No, okay.
It's not.
I'm not gonna try and say his name anymore.
Okay. What about the quote?
Okay, but anyways, I forgot his name,
Mhm.
and he said this story about a kid, right? A kid,
Mm-hmm.
and the kid found some diamonds
Whoa.
in their house.
Okay.
So he came up to his dad. Hey, dad. Hey, dad. Right, Dad, how much is this worth?
Okay.
He told the kid, I want you to go to the baker, all right, and show it to them.
All right.
And then if they ask you, how much,
Mhm.
all right, raise two fingers up.
Okay.
So the kid did that. Right?
Okay.
The kid went to the bake shop, and baker went there. Right?
Mhm.
He did go there, right? And he showed it. He showed it
Yeah.
to the baker, and he's like, and then that's cool. All right, how much do you want for it? Right?
Okay.
The kid raises
Mhm.
$2. All right, all right, I take it. The kid then goes back home, and then he
Dad.
told his dad, right? The baker wanted $2.
All right.
All right. Now the dad told him, now go to an antique shop. All
Okay.
right, and do the same thing. If they ask you how much, raise two fingers. All right, and then the kid goes to the antique shop.
Mhm.
All right, shows it to the person at the store, and then they asked, right, how much you want for it? Raises two fingers up again.
All right.
Oh, $200. All right, I'll take it. I'll take
Okay.
it.
Okay.
All right, the kid goes back home. All right, and then he tells the dad, oh, the person in the antique shop wanted $200.
All right.
The dad said, now you go to a jeweler.
Okay.
All right, and when you go there, raise the same two fingers up. So the kid goes to the jewelry shop, finds a jeweler, shows him the diamonds. Asks, oh, how much you want for it? Raise two fingers. Oh, $2,000. All right. Okay. And you see, what happens is in life, we let people value us.
Oh yeah.
All right. We let people value us because of what we show them. We show them this side, we show them this beautiful side, and now that's how they value us. All right. We do not, most of the time, we go and, meet people. All right. We would show ourselves, and we would let them determine our value. We'd let them determine our worth. All right. Instead, all right, what we should do is, we go out there. All right. Is your mic not working? Anyways, all right. Instead of that, what we should be doing is going in there and saying our value, saying our worth, so that we wouldn't have people say things otherwise. Because a lot of people would say things otherwise. A lot of people would just say, "Oh, you're $2 worth. You're $200 worth. You're $2,000 worth. You're $2 million worth." Right? Who knows, right? That's the reason why we train, we practice to better ourselves. It's not for of course it's for your benefit. It's for also for the benefit of someone else. All right, the person you're trying to date, right? You get all these characteristics, but what else can you bring to the table? Those kind of stuff. All right, those kind of stuff. All right, okay, it's okay. Christian doesn't have to speak. All right. All right, okay. A passage again in Genesis 39:2 says, the Lord was with Joseph, so he succeeded in everything he did as he served in the home of the Egyptian master of Potiphar, right? When that thing happens, right? God would, God rips up your list because faithfully serving the season always produces success, right? Faithfully serving the season, wherever you're at, produces success, right? Joseph was a very handsome young man, All right, this is in Genesis 39:6 to 9. Okay, Joseph was a very handsome man, well-built young man, and Potiphar's wife soon began to look at him lustfully. Come and sleep with me, she demanded, but Joseph refused. Imagine this man, right? Kudos to this man, all right? Okay, he wasn't thirsty or anything, he wasn't down bad, all right? He wasn't down bad, all right? All right, Joseph looked, all right? He told her, my master trusts me with everything in his entire household. No one here has more authority than I do, all right? He held back nothing from me except you because you are his wife. How could I do such wicked thing? All right, it would be a great sin against God. All right, you see how Joseph, right, despite all these things, he still remained, to what is in his list, in the goal that God has for him. Right? You rip up your list because prisons become platforms. All right? Okay? All right? It's amazing to see how how Joseph's story began from being a favored child to a kid sold into slavery to getting a position, getting to work at the palace, getting thrown into prison again, and then finally getting this position in the palace. It's amazing to see how most of the time, right, we would see certain letdowns, certain breakdowns in our life, and let that determine how our life will go entirely. We would go through life, experience some heartbreaks along the way. All right. Hi, Mo again. Right? We would experience certain things along the way, most especially like at our young age. All right, there's so much things that we would have wished that would have turned out differently. Right? There's a lot of that. Like I wish this thing would have turned out this way, or oh, I wish this one would have turned out. Oh, I wish like this person, treated me right, or oh, I wish this person stayed with me. But hey, whatever you are going through, it is you're getting your heart reshaped. It's like it's you're just being reshaped all the way, all right, every other way, all right, however you see it, all right. It's not a heartbreak, all right. Okay, so don't get a heartache, all right. You see how, right, all these things in our lives, it's all towards having, because God has a plan for every one of us. I believe that like whichever part of life, wherever life takes us, whether we become very wealthy, whether we become here, all right, wherever it is that God would take us, right, whether we would be brought to a different country, and you'd stay there, or whether you'd stay here in the Philippines or something like that. We believe that there's a plan. God has a plan for everyone. All right. Okay, rip up your list because prisons become platforms. Right. Genesis 39:21 to 23 says, but the Lord was with Joseph in the prison and showed him his faithful love. And the Lord made Joseph a favorite with the prison warden. Before long, the warden put Joseph in charge of other prisoners and over everything that happened in the prison. Warden had no more worries because Joseph took care of everything. The Lord was with him and caused everything, right, he did to succeed. Right? See, even at the worst scenarios of life, God is working wonders. Right? God is working wonders. God is working, beauty, right, in throughout those things. And I think same thing goes with our lives. Like wherever we are, like we get into a breakup or something, we don't have, how, like, most especially I think when you're young, you would really like oh, I really feel bad about that, like like you'd really put it to heart, right? And sometimes it's just God's way of telling you, no, it wasn't really meant for you. Right? Like I have something different for you. Right? I have something different. I have a different plan for you. I have a different, thing for you. You have to trust and believe that, you have to trust and believe that, right? It's you see, imagine, even in prison, even in the worst scenario possible, right? Joseph was succeeding, right? Joseph was succeeding, right? And God wants the same for you guys. God wants the same for me, right? For a Christian who has no mic, all right? God wants you to have a mic, all right? Next time, all right? But yeah, God wants, you to, hey, I have something planned out for you. I have something good for you, right? So, in life, there are times where we would, why have no mic? Chris' mic is deadlock battery. It just died because he tried to force that his mic would last till the end of youth. Yes, very nice. He prayed, not hard enough. Anyways, right? In life, we would have these lists, right? Going back, okay? In life, we have these lists on how we want our lives to be. Of course, right? We want our life to, I want my life to be like this. I want to experience this. I want to break free. I want to break. No, I wanna enjoy these certain things in life. I wanna experience this. I wanna marry this girl, this type of girl, right? I wanna marry this woman, right? How tall are you? So what's the ideal height for you in a girl? 5'3". So 5'3" to 5'5". All right, Christian goes like, God, I want this 5'3" to 5'5" girl. All right, mestiza. All right, you like chinita? Not really. All right, no, good eyes. With glasses, without glasses. So, I want to marry a person with a working mic. You're not giving Christian a chance. He has a chance. Give him a chance. Christian's got a voice too, All right. Anyways, right, going back, we might have these certain plans we have for us, but, God has a different purpose for you. All right. You might have your list, but God's purpose for you is different. Okay. God's purpose for you is, let God rewrite that list. All right, let God rewrite that list. Because you have, again, as the Bible says too, right? For your ways are higher than my ways, and your thoughts are higher than our thoughts. I think you're in reverse, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you are. Are you not? Let me see. Is it in reverse? Someone let me know. It is in reverse, no? No, it's not. All right, okay. It's good. All right, okay. So did you understand Christian's writing?
Of course not.
Maybe just wondering if we got it right. Okay, if we got it right. All right, I was just wondering too, it looks reversed for a good, good split second right there. All right. Anyways, okay. All right, let God rewrite it. Right? Let God rewrite our list. All right. How might serving God faithfully during a tough season change the way you experience about that season? What kind of difference might it make? I think Christians should speak here. All right. I'll get it off the mic, right? How might serving God faithfully during a tough season change the way you experience that season?
how it changed that season, you know. Oh my God! It's a whole 180 from my like, let's say, yeah, it's actually a huge 180. You know, you think that, oh no, it's just slight, it's just slight. Like there was this season where everything was just like so hard, and you know, only thing that can actually help me turn that around was actually serve God. So, um, yeah, it drastically changed me because like, um, I wouldn't be the person I am now. Whoa! I wouldn't be the person I am now if I hadn't, you know, taken that chance and gone for a 180. You know.
I think a lot of the times I think, well, it's not even just, like changing, but getting to see things change because of your change in perspective. It's not really, it's not really, oh, it's not like literally like, oh, God's, but it's more like, since you're changing for the better, you're changing for the good, and you have God, you have the Holy Spirit. Your viewing things just change to like your whole perspective. You see things differently. You don't see setdowns as setbacks, as bad things. You see them as opportunities for something beautiful to happen again. All right, and I think that becomes a very, oh, I'm white noising again. I had this last week, right? Yeah, I had like, yeah. Okay, now I have it again. Anyways, right? So you see how like it just changes the way you get to see and you get to think about all of these, like getting to see life. We view life differently, right? What kind of difference might make all the difference in the world, right? Having this positive mindset, this beautiful mindset of thinking positively. Hey, that God's gonna work something out, right? Okay, I do not know what's going on, but God, I'm looking to you. I'm looking at you. You are my salvation. No, those things, right? Those things they make Did I see that right? I can't see this. Oh, okay. All right, that's nice. Anyways, right, those things. I think seeing those things and having those things would change the way we get to see life in general, right? Reading Genesis 39, 21 to 23, right? No matter where God puts us, we can use that place to glorify Him. What's one way you can glorify God in your current place, right? If you're single, all right, you are studying, then, focus on that. Do that, all right? Do that. Do not, don't force things to come out, right? You're blessed with talents, you're blessed with gifts. Use them, right? Use them, right? Use them to glorify God, okay? How might God want to rewrite your list of expectations in life? Yeah, I think because in life, most especially as young people, all right, I think we do have a list of expectations that can get smashed down, or can get smashed to the ground when something happens. All right, because of course we want good expectations. We have good expectations, all right. But in reality, all right, we want in reality, ideally, like oh, get the best, right? Want the best, marry the best person that there can be, or live the best life, drive the best car, or something like that. But when you see it and you get to think about it, right? Realistically, what if God has something different for you? All right, what if God has a different plan for you? Right? You have to understand that even us as in general, like when we get to speak, when we get to live, all right, life, it doesn't always come the way we want it to. There will be times where, oh God, that is just rough. Like, rough. Talk about rough. Like, yo, get me out. And it just becomes very, very it becomes a very sad thing, right? As a person, you go like, God, was this it? Was this really the thing you wanted, me to enjoy? I thought you wanted to enjoy life. I thought you wanted me to have the best life. But sometimes, right, there'll just come times where, oh, this is rough. It is not the best. But hey, we trust God through those things, right? We trust God through those things. We have lists of expectations, and we want, them to be filled. But if God has something different, then God has something better. All right? If God has something different, God has something better. Remember that. Because again, his plans are better than our plans. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. So whatever things we have planned, all right, if it's different from our plan, then God has a better plan. Right? Then there's a better plan. There's something cooking for you. And you just let him cook. All right? Let him cook. All right? Let him cook. Okay? There's something better for you. There's something better for you. And I want you to take that into your life tonight. All right? Whether that's in your dating life, your school, or whatever. Right? God has something better in store for you. All right? So hey, that would be it for us tonight. I'll pass this on to Christian because Christian's gonna end this, and I'm gonna have to go and tech real quick.
Hey guys, I got a mic right now. Say a little goodbye to Morgie. So this will be it for this month's Shift Happens, and the topic is modern romance. All right, so there's gonna be more stuff coming up next month, next week. So we hope to see you guys in the next episode of Shift Happens, where shift happens, and we love you guys. Bye.